Finally, he's here. The famous plumber's arrival on mobile devices felt like a long time coming, but with Nintendo dipping their feet into mobile games with Miitomo and Pokemon Go, it seems they're diving into the deep end with Super Mario Run. But does it live up to the lofty price tag that Nintendo have set? Let's tackle that question today in my Super Mario Run review. Let's get this out of the way with first. This feels like a true Mario game. That might be a strange thing to say, but everything is here. The music, the graphics, animations, even menu aesthetics are all very Mario, plucked straight from the new Super Mario Bros. Design palette we saw introduced with the Nintendo DS in 2006. The nostalgia value here feels really high. It's all thanks to those things combined, and gameplay is smooth as silk on the iPhone 7 Plus. I didn't see any frame rate drops or stuttering, and it's yet to crash on me, which is a really good sign. As the title suggests, Super Mario Run is an endless runner. If you've played Rayman Jungle Run or something similar, you'll feel right at home here, and arguably this seems the best way to translate classic platformers onto mobile devices. Mario runs to the right constantly, and the lack of being able to turn around can make the game feel super intense at points. Mario is also at his most acrobatic you've ever seen. He flips, rolls, and even vaults over enemies automatically, which can take a little bit of getting used to. The only thing you control is his jumps, which allow you to play the entire game with one finger. This was clearly the aim Nintendo was going for, and they pulled it off in Super Mario Run really well. The game consists of 24 levels which are split up into 6 worlds, and as usual level design is on point from the big N, each one having a different and interesting challenge. Whether it's a puzzle based ghost level or a classic castle level, each one feels unique. There are boss battles at the end of each castle level with Bowser, but they feel a bit too easy. If you've got a mushroom you can pretty much just run through them and hit the axe, but they're still nice to see on the game. If you put your mind to it, you could most likely smash through Super Mario Run in about 2 hours. However, getting to the end of each level is only part of the game. Nintendo placed in lots of other distractions to keep you coming back. The main one is the 5 coin challenge, which is present on every level. These coins are in hard to reach places on every stage and make you replay the level in different ways to collect them all. Once you've done that, there are another 2 sets of coin challenges per level to keep you occupied. It's a nice addition overall and keeps the replay value really high, especially for the completionists out there. There's also Toad Rally, which lets you replay stages you beat against other people's ghosts. However, an interesting change to simply beating their time is to how stylish you play as well. The more skillful and stylish you play, the more Toads cheer you on, which in turn leads them to join your kingdom, Super Mario Run's final distraction. Imagine the kingdom builder as everyone's favourite city building sim, only much simpler. However, play with it long enough and you can unlock different characters to play the main game with. A big downside to Super Mario Run is that it needs an internet connection at all times to play, so forget it if you're going on a plane or underground. Nintendo claims it's due to piracy concerns, but it seems like a strange thing to do considering mobile games come into their element when people are without a connection or travelling from place to place. But overall, is it worth the £8 price tag? Well, if you're hammering for a bit of Mario or just looking for a bit of a nostalgia boost for the holidays, then yes, it's kept me pretty happy and I'm glad there's no other paywalls hidden inside the game. There's also enough to keep you coming back with the coin challenges and Toad Rallies. However, if you're on the fence, then it might be worth checking out those Rayman games, which offer similar gameplay and arguably offer a lot more for your buck. Personally, I feel £8 is a little steep, but I'm glad it's a set price game rather than a never-ending purchase cycle of in-app purchases. However, if there was one thing I would change, well, I think building your own levels and sharing them a la Mario Maker would have been an incredible addition that would easily live up to that price tag. But hey, maybe we'll see that in another Mario game for mobile one day. That's all from me. If you enjoyed this video, drop a Goomba on that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!